families are expected to provide a loving, protective and nurturing environment. However, at the age of 16, Loveness Mokwena's experience was starkly different. Young Loveness had no one to turn to in times of need and danger, as she allegedly suffered at the hands of her closest relatives. After her mother's death, Mokwena's elder sister took her in. During her stay, Mokwena alleges that she was sexually assaulted by a close relative. She says she tried to speak out, but the allegations were dismissed and ignored by family members.
He wanted to show me that there are no such things called lesbians. She wanted to turn me into a woman and show me that I'm a woman. So I don't know what he used, and he hit me on the head. I fainted, and then the next thing I woke up, I was woken up by a girl that was staying in the same house with us, and that's when I realized I've been raped, because I could tell and I could see these are the signs and stuff. So when I told everybody at home, they turned against me.
Tragically, her relatives then forced her into a marriage with an older man who proved to be abusive, further perpetuating her suffering. Mokwena says she suffered years of verbal abuse at the hands of her husband. Mokwena eventually left the marriage with 2 children. Failing to support her children, she ended up on the streets as a sex worker. As an escape from her reality, Mokwena sought comfort from substance abuse and became a drug addict.
I was married to a certain guy. You know these things of tradition, get married and you are still young. The guy was very abusive, not physically but verbally. You know, words are very painful than, telling me every time, reminding me of how much my family doesn't love me.
During her time in the streets as a sex worker, Mokwena was also raped by 8 men. She says although the case was opened at Westernburg police station, no one was ever arrested.
There were 4 guys in the car, but when it came back, it was 3 guys, if I still remember. Then they started attacking me. When the security guards that guard that side, because their hardware's there, they wanted to help, but those guys had to say, I'm their girlfriend, I ran away from home, the kids are suffering. I was even confused because I don't know those guys at all. So they took me in the car. We went to Nirvana, where the industrial side, the Nirvana. That's when I found other guys were there. And, I was raped. They were exchanging, and I think I passed out. I don't know how many times did I pass out. And the last moment that I remember, it's when they were saying she saw our faces, let us kill. I don't know where I got the strength. I quickly woke up. I was naked, started running towards Nelson Mandela Drive, and cars were passing. It was early hours in the morning.
Mokwena says a good Samaritan came to her rescue. She says a non-profit organization that helps gender-based violence victims, Thy Rest Restoration Center, helped her through her rehabilitation journey.
Being away from everything and everybody did help. I was able to concentrate with a sober mind. I didn't go to a rehab, but I stayed at the center. I think even the counseling, I used to attend a life coach. So every time when I feel like smoking, she would talk me through the steps of saying, you want to go back where you used to be. Look at yourself, where you are today, the progress that you are coming with.
Mokwena says the only way to combat gender-based violence is to speak out.
It starts with you saying, there is a problem, I need help. If you can't voice out, no one can voice out for you. You have to own your voice, because once you are overpowered by another individual, then you allow them, you lose your voice, you lose your power. So you need to stand up for yourself and let your voice be heard and search for help. Whenever you get people that are willing to help, grab help with both hands and run with it.
It has been more than 5 years after Mokwena's rape ordeal at the hands of 8 men. Mokwena says she is still waiting to see her perpetrators brought to book. Rendani Raliphaswa, SABC News, Polokwane.